Welcome guys to another episode of Boom Arena. Today we're gonna be actually pushing some medals, so yeah, I have chosen this general deck that I recently have created and had some success with it. In this video I'm gonna actually be playing only through the games which are 1000 medals opponents or more. So yeah, here's our first opponent, Maldito, who's gonna be running very likely some deck with Digger, but I can be mistaken. I'm gonna play Heal Tiny here to extend the Ghost's path to the tower as much as I can. I'm gonna play General in the back because he doesn't have a strong enough counterplay, and we're gonna take things from here. And he's gonna be actually playing Dark Knight, so it's gonna be Dark Knight with Bone Blasters. I only can suppose it's gonna be the deck I'm using, and there it is, Faun King. It's gonna be a very hard skirmish then, because, well, this deck he's playing right now scores very well against my deck choice, so I'm gonna be trying to stop that somehow, some way. Eventually I'm gonna clean this up, but I think I'm gonna lose the tower here, so yeah. Like you've seen, he played it very well. I didn't recognize his deck, but he recognized mine, so it was a good find out of him. And right now I don't think actually what I want to do, because all he has to do is just defend for the entire game, and I have to make some plays that will eventually bring me to victory. So yeah, I'm gonna just play some cards right now, just wait for him a little bit, and I think it's a good time to go. I'm gonna try to play a Lightning on his Faun King if he appears, and okay, he's not gonna be playing Faun King, he's just playing Dark Knight, so he's playing the safe route, and this is the route that you have to play if you want to assure yourself a win. I'm gonna take this Bone Blasters hit, so it's gonna be very unfortunate. I will have to sacrifice this thief, and yeah, actually there's nothing we can do right now. He plays Faun King now, and now I cannot play Lightning because, well, there are just not enough troops of mine that will support this expenditure. So yeah, he played very well this game. Let's jump to the next game of the video. Alright, so we're gonna be having a rematch against him right after, and yeah, let's just do our best, play some ghosts for that opening thief, and the plan will be simple. We won't be playing any general, which is kinda obvious, because once we play general we kinda lose, and yeah, the goal of this game is just not losing, which is winning. A very good goal to have. I'm gonna play a Necromancer, which in a pirate is called Plankman, so that's gonna be first card of mine to play. I'm gonna try to make Dark Knight not jump and just try to engage this at the bridge. Okay, he's gonna jump eventually, so that's gonna suck a bit. And right now I'm gonna just try to win this bridge fight, which I am. That turned out very nice for me, and right now I'm gonna just reset because there's no reason to push the advantage, play some Footman Keg on this. So it turned out Necromancer actually helped really much in this defense, and I'm actually very proud of it. I don't know, I'm gonna just leak mana and wait for him to push again, since it turned out to be really well last time. And yeah, we're gonna just be playing a waiting game. I'm gonna play a Necromancer or the Plankman once again, followed up with some cards of mine. So he will very likely change something up, which I expect him to do, since he lost the first trade. It's very likely that he's gonna change something up. I'm gonna now try to get some trades, and unfortunately no one dies, so we don't get any apes, and without apes we cannot pretty much win this trade. So we're gonna be playing Plankman again. I think that is a very nice play that we have found that if we kill his troops fast enough, we can pretty much just do anything. Okay, he's gonna be playing very aggressively with Piercing Archer though, so my idea is gonna be just taking the lead, making an attack, and yeah, surviving the counter push. So that's the entire plan. Is it gonna work out? Let's see. This Piercing Archer preferably should die, and it does. Very nice. He's gonna be playing another Dark Knight, so all you have to do is just not die right now. And I think we have done a fantastic job under that, so that's gonna be a good game, and we're gonna actually take the rematch. So that's how you beat the Dark Knight with General. Very hard technique. I frankly should analyze it myself after that, but yeah, that's the best shot you have. Necromancer actually helps really much. Alright, that's gonna be another 1000 or higher opponent. It's gonna be Apollo with 1500 medals. He knocked me out a couple of times in this season, so I expect some good game. He starts up with the Mortars, so if I were to predict his deck, I would say it's the deck of UUU that he recently runs with Mortar and Cannon, and Archers obviously, so that's gonna be very likely this deck. I'm gonna right now be just playing Ghost on that Mortar and sucking some hits, like there's nothing bad in that. I'm gonna just take the damage, wait for him to see his reaction, and I think we are ready to go. I'm gonna play some Drunker. He should be playing Lightning because this deck is equipped with one. Maybe he's saving it as a surprise card, but it's not a surprise for me because, well, I know it's there. This kill on the Swordman was very huge because the General will get one more hit, and that's gonna be pretty much the early game. I expect him to play a Mortar very soon, and in this case I'm gonna just swarm it with my troops. It should be a kill and second hit should not land, so we are gonna be good to go. And that's gonna be pretty much single mana. In double mana, what we will be trying to do is set up pushes on the opposite side, and well, if it succeeds we will go, and if it fails we're gonna be playing a if it fails we're gonna be playing a General on the Mortar to defend. So it's pretty much very logical from my perspective. If you cannot succeed at offense, you have to be ready for defense, and in this case I'm gonna actually play like this, allow the Mortar to lock, there's nothing else I can do, and yeah, right now it's gonna be actually my job to protect this General because it's a very important one. I'm gonna get a kill on this cannon, and Ghost actually connects on the opposite side, so that's very good thing for us. I'm gonna play some Necromancer to distract this Mortar. Usually I want to keep the fact that I have Necromancer for a little longer, but I think it's high time we can do that. We're gonna play some Heal Tiny to eventually heal my General, and yeah, he allowed the Drunkard to lock on, which is, well, just not good, so we're gonna just go with General and try to close the game. It was very nice playing with him. He actually understood what this deck was about, but I think he should be more aggressive with Lightnings to win this against me. And right after we are gonna be against 1300 Mokhun, if I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's gonna be 1300 player, he's gonna start with Bomber Girl, so it's very likely that we are up against bait. And against bait we want to attack as much as possible, because when we attack they cannot play their main plan of the deck, which is just baiting our footman barrel, footman cat, or whatever. I'm gonna now play my necromancer. I think it's a good time to sell out. I'm gonna produce 2 apes, which is very huge, and I think that's gonna be a good game already. This tower will fall. I'm gonna play Heal Tiny to supplement my push, and that's gonna be already lights out. Another ape has been produced. If we are being lucky, this bomber girl will fall, and it does, and that's already very fortunate beginning for us. So usually as a steel bay you don't want to play a tower down because your whole defense is based on a stalemate scenario where every side has every tower up and running, and since we have destroyed this tower, he will have to change up his defense, which is usually not very comfortable. He's gonna be playing normal barrel. I expected here to be played some tricky barrel, but well, I just out-tricked myself. I'm gonna keep this ghost alive for a little longer. This super devil will obliterate the Faun horde, which is, well, to say the least, nice, and thanks to that my general will shred half of another tower, which is obviously very good. With that huge of a lead, I almost want to just skip the game and go to the next one, but well, you never know, and I kinda want to give these players more benefit of a doubt. Maybe he will come back. It's very unlikely, but I'm not gonna cross this one just yet. This general will get only 1 hit, so very good defense out of him. I'm not gonna toy with it. Okay, this necromancer was absolutely bad. I wanted to snipe the stone falls, and yet it didn't work out. I sniped the swordman, which, as you probably can guess, is not a good target for a necromancer. This bomb tower will obviously fall down. This necromancer this time will, okay, it's gonna lock on Ice Tiny first, then on Bomb Girl, and I think I'm gonna just finish the tower with lightning. Good game, well played, let's hop to the next one. And we're up against Apollo, so it's gonna be another time we're gonna be playing him. Let's see if he improved his playstyle, because okay, he's gonna be very likely playing with the deck we have played against him, as he shows his first 2 cards, and they are very likely to suggest the deck we are running right now. I think there's no reason to play aggressively right here. I just sucked this drunker shots. He's gonna be playing shield skeletons though, so a small change up, I believe, or absolutely different deck. So he's gonna be playing drunker super devil and shield skeletons, which is very fun switch up. We're gonna see where will it bring us. Yeah, I cannot play a lightning, which is called storm, in this language variant. I'm gonna play necromancer, which I believe he already expected from me, since I've played against him already with this exact deck. He's gonna be throwing bullets, which is very versatile spell, so I kinda cannot not expect it from him. I'm gonna play another general, just good to cycle 1 in the back, and this time I'm gonna actually try to get some good value of a storm, because he's playing his defenses very repeatedly, and I've noticed the pattern which I can very nicely abuse. I'm gonna right now wait for a good storm opportunity, and here it goes. And I'm gonna get very good drunker on the tower, which will very likely take a good fraction of it, if not all. It's gonna be half a tower, nothing too shabby. Ghost will be very handy to defend that, and yeah, we're in the very good position. I'm gonna play drunker. I'm gonna supplement it with Super Devil, which is a huge seagull, and he's gonna be actually playing another Drunker, so very aggressive play out of him. I'm gonna protect my Necromancer, obviously. If you have some range cards in your deck, you usually want to protect them for as long as possible. And okay, my Drunker is on the tower, on both towers actually, so I'm gonna just use this madness to my advantage. And that should be lights out. Yeah, he left. He played very good game, but unfortunately, it was my deck that came out on top. GG's. And we're in another game against Ice Punch, so he's gonna be a 1900 player. I don't believe I've lost to him many times in this season, and I expect him to play the same deck, so he's gonna be very aggressive off the bat, which I personally don't like to face, because I'm gonna receive some damage. And in return, I'm gonna get a general up and going, because, well, he cannot right now counterplay the thing I am doing. I'm gonna be playing Ghost, just to be like extra annoying for him. I'm gonna play some Super Devil and Drunker. That's right, he's gonna have to defend this Ghost, and it's gonna be very good for me. I'm gonna heal this Super Devil to kill his Dark Knight even quicker, and my general got a crap ton of damage, so it's already very good start. I'm gonna try to get a kill on this Dark Knight before he kills my Necromancer, and it's unfortunately not gonna work out the way I wanted, because he used a very well-timed blitz, so yeah. We still have a very good early game, don't make mistakes. I'm gonna just try to convert it as good as I can. This Skeleton Keg should deal some damage since he used Blitz, but like I've said before, it's usually not a good way to get a chip damage against general deck, because I can just retaliate by pushing all-in, and all-in I went. I'm gonna get the damage on the other side. I don't think this Blitz was the best Blitz of the world. In fact, I think it was a huge mistake, because if not that, he would still have a good chances to play. And right now he doesn't, because he just straight up gives up. So we're gonna finish the game and jump to the next opponent of the video. And right now we're gonna be up against you, the man himself. He's obviously gonna be trying to take the win out of us, because it's gonna cost us 16 mils in case of defeat. And from my perspective, he's gonna be actually running this Mortar deck that we have seen already in today's video. So I'm gonna be playing Necromancer very aggressively, trying to take advantage of my knowledge of the deck. He's gonna be very resilient and absolutely defend it perfectly, which obviously he's known for. And we're gonna just trade a bit at the bridge, nothing special. With you, it's very common thing to just trade at the bridge for a very long time. And yeah, I think we are having the advantage, so I'm gonna be playing things like Drunker in the back. Right now he played a Lightning against a Super Devil, which is usually considered to be really bad. Right now he's gonna try to hold this general, but not before I get 2 hits, so I've already repelled his damage that he has done with Lightning, and that was pretty much my target for now. I'm gonna be playing Necromancer on this Mortar, because, well, apparently I don't have better play, so another play will be a Footman Keg. Unfortunately, I kinda overspent on that, but like I've said, there's nothing better I can do, and right now he sees that he will very likely to abuse that, so we'll be forced to play very safe this game. I think I'm gonna be playing just general on my strong lane, and also it's some of a stronger lane of myself. And at the same time, I'm not gonna be playing any support troops behind a behind the general, because he will simply just get a lightning value. And right now I'm gonna play another general. It's gonna be very well set up attack on both lanes, and I'm gonna be hoping to break through on one of them at least. And I think I'm gonna get a break on the right side, which is not the side that I expected to get a break, but well, in this matchup you pretty much cannot. This matchup is hard, even though he's playing Mortar against General. This matchup definitely isn't the easiest one. I'm gonna like keep distracting the Mortar. This Mortar will probably even target on my tower, so that's gonna be a bomber. I'm gonna heal my supports, and now I think I'm gonna... okay, this ghost won't do absolutely anything, so I'm gonna set up another general. He lightnings nothing, so it means that we should be having an advantage right now. I'm gonna be playing a footman to help destroy that, and I think with that damage we should be good. Okay, not with that damage. I expected 2 hits, unfortunately I got only 1. And we're gonna be having to try the last Hail Mary pretty much. Yeah, he's gonna be having a very good defense, and unfortunately I think we're gonna take the L on this one. I'm gonna throw lightning, he's gonna throw lightning, and yeah, he's gonna win this one. Like I've said, a very hard matchup. Unfortunately we didn't get the necromancers we wanted, because this is the card that we want to abuse in this game. I'm gonna come up with strategy for another game. For now, let's jump to the next game of the video. And now we are gonna meet Dr. J512. So, if I recall correctly, he was playing Dark Knight. So, against Dark Knight, we've just discovered that, okay, he's gonna be playing the Viking, which is pretty much almost Dark Knight, but yeah. I don't want to go for the pressure on the opposite lane, since my deck has very weak defense against those type of stuff, and yeah, I actually want to defend that one. I'm gonna try to do this. I genuinely don't know if the play is correct, but I'm gonna try to counterplay that way. This general should take 2 hits. Okay, 1 hit. That's gonna suck. Like, against the Viking you will have very hard matchups, usually. And hopefully this game will be not the proof of that, since I want to get some medals today. He's gonna be playing Thief against Ghost, that's very normal. I'm gonna be healing myself. Actually, this heal timing was a bit of mistake, so yeah, a bit of a bomber on that. I'm gonna defend those twins, play a ghost against a piercing archer. I could have lured her into my tower, but it's a very small window, so I just opted not to take damage. And this ghost will go straight to the tower, which is unfortunate for him, obviously. I don't think I played this necromancer on the good lane, but yeah, we've just committed it. Like, we cannot do anything about it right now. And right now I'm gonna just try to defend this necromancer unless he plays lightning, which is, as you probably can tell from my voice, it kinda sucks. Right now I'm gonna just try to retaliate with some aggression, and yeah, we still don't have a damage lead, which like only explains why this matchup is difficult. Okay, I think this is gonna be very good lightning out of him, and I pretty much cannot punish it, so I'm gonna play this footman, hope for some lucky shots. If I'm gonna get this one, I'm gonna be in a semi-good shape, but he still has a crap ton of advantage. So I'm gonna play my ghost in the back to kill his support cards, and right now we're gonna be just cycling cards. Back to that exciting part of the game again. So I'm gonna be playing my cards very far from the tower, so he cannot easily take advantage of them and tower. I'm gonna be playing lightning here because he might be playing things like this. I'm gonna now get very lot of damage, and if I can hold the Viking tower, I'm gonna be in a good shape. I'm gonna try to predict his stuff, and yeah, I think this might be already game ending because I cannot hold it. So I'm gonna just play in a way where I'm gonna just lightning this, and hopefully, yes, I'm gonna be having a damage lead. So that was a very risky play because I didn't calculate it prior, but I actually had a damage lead and I'm gonna be winning just by a scratch. Very well played out of him, and oh, that's a cool bug. I should be winning 3-1, but yeah. So there you have it. Some bugs in the game, we're gonna see probably more of them, but this one I'd love to be fixed. Let's jump to the next game of the video. And we're in another game, again against you, so we're gonna be probably expecting very similar match that we have previously. I'm gonna play Ghost in the back, and he's gonna respond with the Swordman in the back, so well, he's gonna get the better of that trade, so I'm gonna play just my Super Devil on the opposite side, and we're gonna just keep cycling like nothing happened. So yeah, that's gonna be this stalemate period of the game which I have every time against you. I'm gonna play Necromancer right now to get some apes and potentially force some play out of him. He should be aware that I'm already back to the general, no matter what, so the first mortar that he will play will be met with the general, and with that knowledge I think he's gonna try to make some smart call. This archer unfortunately gets a hit, so he will have some head start in the spell race. I'm gonna play very high Super Devil like previously just to avoid the tower damage. I'm gonna play a Footman Keg to eliminate one of his archers. He's playing also very patiently, so yeah, I'm gonna be playing Drunker here. He's gonna be playing Swordman, so we're gonna just get a heal and some value. I think it's gonna start in a second that he will start cycling some lightnings against me, and yeah, I'm gonna play my Necromancer now, get my ape, and I think I can just start cycling cards like more aggressively right now, because I'm gonna just have some spell power to do so. Here's my first lightning. He's gonna be holding this one very well, so he's still playing patiently, which kinda surprises me. He's gonna even play defensive mortar, which I don't think in this matchup is the correct call, but well, frankly I didn't play too much of this matchup anyway, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna prepare for his second, this time offensive mortar, which will promptly fall. Hopefully. No, it's gonna get one hit, obviously. It's gonna get one hit. Very nice play out of him. I didn't expect that, and I don't think I can abuse this, so he's gonna be up for a bit. He's gonna play lightning, which means I can pretty much play whatever the hell I want. And that means I'm gonna be playing General and I'm gonna be playing Storm probably here because I want to eliminate those archers. He's gonna be having a very good mortar, but okay, this won't be as good as I hoped for it to be. I'm gonna play Drunker in the back. It would be nice if he weakened it for me, but he won't, so yeah. I think now it's time for the last Hail Mary. I'm gonna be playing Storm, and that's gonna be actually enough. He was too late, and this time I'm gonna be taking the win. That was very close game once again, I just got a break in the end, so very nice played, and let's jump to the next game of the video. And we are on another game of the video. This time it's gonna be against Kick. If I'm correct how this is being pronounced, it's 1500 metal player, and he opens up with Ghost, so it's very likely to be some bridge spam deck. We obviously expect this one from our players. We're gonna respond with a Ghost against this Thief, and with Heal Tiny to mitigate this Copter's damage. It's gonna be one shot, there we go, and I'm gonna be playing General. So if he's not playing Viking, it's gonna be good decision. If he's playing Viking, it was absolutely atrocious decision. We're gonna find out in a second. Well, we're gonna play Drunker on this twins, and we're gonna get absolutely demolished by this Viking. So against Viking, I don't even know what's the way to go, so I'm gonna be playing like against Dark Knight and hopefully get some success as well. I'm gonna be playing like this, try to defend. This Piercing Archer won't pierce, which is very good for us. And actually that's the interaction that I don't know the result, but it looks like Necromancer wins with Piercing Archer, so it's very good to remember this one, as we are gonna defend his aggression on the right side. It's gonna be very nice for us, and so far we are just we're holding very well. That's what I'm trying to say, and we cannot play General just now because he will just play Viking and absolutely kill us, so we're gonna just wait a bit, maybe get some lightning value or the storm in this language, and yeah. I'm gonna be playing Necromancer here. Okay, unfortunately I completely messed up the timing, so the ape still will spawn, but it wasn't the way that I want it to spawn, so I'm gonna be playing right now Super Devil, Heal Tiny, and yeah, just normal micro stuff. I'm gonna try to snipe this Piercing Archer, see if I'm gonna be successful, and I will, so that was a very nice trade, and I think with these troops I can already push out. He's gonna be playing Viking, this is very expected, but now he's gonna suffer some damage on his tower, which is, well, very good for us, and not very bad for him, but yeah, he would love to not receive that. And we're gonna stop these twins. Unfortunately, one of them will slip through, so that sucks, I guess. I'm gonna now try to defend this spam, and if we defend this spam, I think we can stabilize and pretty much win the rest of the game. I'm gonna be playing Necromancer on that, and swiftly add some defenses. My footman survived, so that's gonna be very good, and yeah, we're gonna just chill for a bit because he doesn't have any major threats. Actually, I kinda want to just play Heal Tiny on that. He very likely will play something aggressive here. That's how I predicted, and his Piercing Archer isn't locked onto our tower, so it's gonna be very good for us. He wasted a Flying Bomb, which means we can move out with General. Usually if they are playing Spell, they are very low on mana, and that's the case here. We're gonna play Heal Tiny to heal up our push, and we're gonna even get a kill on this Viking, so that was a very good game out of us, and yeah, we're gonna take this Viking down in a very dominant fashion. Let's jump to the next game of the video. Alright, and we are in another game against Erang, who is known for playing Viking a lot, so it's gonna be another hard matchup for us. Let's see if we can persevere even this time. We're gonna start with Necromancer. At this point, I don't think it's the surprise for anyone if I'm playing Necromancer, so I'm not gonna just keep it as a surprise. He's gonna be playing Necromancer as well, so I'm gonna be playing Footman Keg here to kill this Necromancer. It may spawn another pig, but I'm taking the hit any day of the week. So he's gonna be playing Twins. I think he already knows that I'm playing General, so okay, he's gonna be playing Piercing Archer. These Twins didn't go the way I wanted them to, so I'm gonna now play General on the absolutely opposite side and hopefully get some value out of them. If I don't die, it's already a good score because, well, this Viking is moving at a crazy speed, so I'm not sure if I'm able to do it. I'm gonna try just not to die because, well, that was a scary experience. We're gonna get some damage on the left side tower, but he's gonna get absolutely damage back on both towers, so it was definitely a very good trade for him. Let's see what's gonna double mana bring for us. I'm gonna play Drunker in the back just to counter these Twins, and I think the good thing would be to play Super Devil here to predict his Piercing Archer. I'm not gonna be able to predict it, but oh, well, that just didn't work out. So I'm gonna be playing Lightning here. It's not gonna bring much value. I'm gonna just reset the board. At this point, I don't think I have too big of a chances to win. I'm gonna try to predict his Piercing Archer though, and I did. But he predicted my prediction, so it kinda cancels out. I'm not gonna even get a good block, so he's gonna get more damage, and yeah. I think at this point the game is already unwinnable. He played it very well, and there's nothing to complain about. He's gonna be playing a very good Flying Bomb. Yeah, this game at this... is it? I mean, I'm not gonna even get one tower, so he played it very well. Unfortunately, he got a very good matchup, and even with this Storm, yeah, okay, I'm gonna still get to play for a bit, and if I snatch a win from this, it's gonna be like the most ridiculous win of at least today's video. I'm gonna try to defend that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, yeah. The Viking is just too strong, man. At least in this matchup. Viking is absolutely balanced in my opinion, but yeah, we won't be able to win this one. Let's jump to the next game. And there he is, Yu again. We're gonna throw nice play as a good beginning, like always, and it looks like he's gonna wait for a bit. He's gonna play Rolling Steel, probably to get some more chip damage throughout the game. I'm still gonna wait, since I want to see what deck is he playing, and if he's gonna Lightning the Super Devil, it's gonna be very convenient for us. Well, when you're playing like first troops, you pretty much cannot overcommit with spells, because if you do and you... it might bite you in the later stages of the game. So I'm gonna just start attacking. I'm gonna try to get a good Lightning on his troops, and now I'm gonna just get the lock, which is very nice. I'm gonna try to heal the General, but it didn't work out. So we've got a very good beginning, and right now I'm gonna just try to push forward the advantage. This Mortar will be dead sooner or later, and with that being said, I think we have locked ourselves a win, because his only way right now will be to catch up with his win condition, and if I never play General, he won't be able to ever play his Mortar unless he... okay, he's calling good game. Let's see if he's gonna actually quit. I'm gonna play Super Devil and force a Lightning out of him. and let's see if he's gonna actually play it. It looks like he's not, so I'm gonna follow it up with general, and right now I expect some defense out of him. I'm gonna be obviously playing lightning, and hopefully I'm gonna get some shot, but I won't. So it was very good defense out of him, and I'm starting to mess things up, so it may be good shot for him to retaliate. I'm gonna get a... Oh, he's gotten a very good defensive sequence around this mortar, and he's gonna still protect it. I think I'm gonna get this one. There you go. And this game suddenly is way more closer, because right now he has actual chances of winning. I'm gonna be playing on the opposite side, and yeah, I'm gonna be keeping my aggression up, since it worked out in the past. He probably sees I'm trying to get a good lightning, so he's gonna abuse that as well. He's gonna get a mortar, which, well, he's gonna get a mortar because I'm not gonna block it or something. And right now I'm gonna just get to the offense. I'm gonna try to get some prediction on his thing, and this general again will get a lot of damage, which I'm very happy about. This game still isn't over, because once he, well, gets anything, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna play some Super Devil right here to eliminate that archer, and I think I'm gonna just be playing a general right now. He's gonna be having very solid defensive setup, but if I kill that ghost, it should be absolutely fine for me, and this general should be able to get a hit. Okay, it's not, unfortunately. I'm gonna be playing some Drunker here, some Super Devil, and right now I'm just hoping to get deny on this mortar. And in the same time, he's gonna be having a problem with this Ghost and Drunker, which pretty much locked this win for me. So it was very good game against him. And yet again, we're gonna take the win. He finds very creative ways to actually play this game, and this mortar deck really works for him really well. Even though I just outplayed him, he has very creative responses to my plays, and that's what I like about these players. Unfortunately, I'm gonna take the win, and we're gonna be jumping probably to the last game of the video. Alright, so we're gonna be facing Erang, so he knows what the matchup is. Right now I'm gonna be trying to play very passive, so I, well, won't be killed. I've done some analysis on this matchup, and the things were... I mean, his deck is obviously better than mine in every aspect of the game except one. My deck trades equally good with him at the bridge, but any other trade, it's gonna be just better for him. So we're gonna stick to that, and we're gonna keep some trades right now. Okay, he's gonna get an 8 eventually. I forgot this is the case, and because of that we're gonna have to spend more mana. He's gonna get some more damage. I'm gonna play now general in the back, and even though it may sound counterintuitive, I think I have a mana advantage, and if I do, I'm gonna win. So that's the risk worth taking, and if I don't, I'm gonna lose anyway. So what's really there to lose? I'm gonna try to heal my push like this, and unfortunately he's gonna be very well prepared for my push out. Yeah, that's gonna be just a loss. I absolutely don't know how to win it. He's gonna be playing another aggressive blitz, which is just not a good thing. I am absolutely unable to respond to that, and he's gonna be just taking tower for free. He has the same amount of mana as I do. I cannot even play a aggressive Viking. He's gonna be taking another 16 arrows, which is very frustrating because there's absolutely nothing I can do. That's just the truth. There's nothing I can do in this matchup, and next 60 seconds will be like, I don't know, maybe he will celebrate or something, because, well, Like I said, there's absolutely no a single thing I can do in this matchup to break through. Even this general won't get a shot. That's just so humiliating. He's gonna try to convert my Super Devil. He's gonna blitz. I know that he's gonna be. There we go. And yeah, his Necromancer even will survive, which is even more depressing. He's gonna have a flying bomb. Yeah, he's just having a perfect counter against my deck, and I don't want to commentate it that depressingly, but it is frankly quite depressing because like I've said, it's like the perfect matchup for him, and yeah, I'm trying my best. He sends good game, but he knows that I couldn't do anything, and yeah, I'm gonna play one more game because this was just absolute utter garbage of a matchup, and after that I think I'm gonna end the video. And we're in the last game of this video. It's gonna be against Gaylord 69, so no matter happens, we're gonna just end it right here. Also, like, our hand doesn't spawn, so okay, he quit. Okay, here he's back. We're gonna get the game. Obviously, good to see it, and I'm gonna start with Ghost. This man was playing in the last season a very lot of like Super 8 with Bomberman. This time we're gonna see what he is up to. He's gonna be playing a Drunker with a Footman Keg, so if I were to guess what he's playing, I would guess that he's playing the General Drunker, but my variation with Cycle. So yeah, I'm gonna try to attack and he quits. Yeah, I cannot end the video like this. I'm gonna play one more game. That was also pretty rude of him, like completely ending my video on a game where he didn't attack me once. So with that being said, we're gonna have one more game. Be right back. And the last game will be against Shikoloso. Now I'm trying to pronounce this name. It sounds very easy actually, contrary to what I've tried in the previous attempts. He's gonna be just above 1k, so it counts. My Super Devil will turn, which is absolutely perfect. I don't know why did he keep that on the board, but yeah. Oh, that's why he kept it on board, so he can get chip damage with Piercing Archer. I'm gonna absolutely allow his chip damage with Piercing Archer and just stack behind my General. From what I remember, he's playing the deck with a Helicopter, Longsword and a Poison, so I cannot stack troops too early, but yeah, at the same time I will have to be... Okay, he's gonna be this time playing Dark Knight, it looks like, which I'm gonna absolutely take. This is gonna be some good heal, and with that, I hate when it happens. He's just living like the previous guy. That's so depressing. Like Yu was in worse positions and he was still playing on, and there are players that like just quit after, I don't know, getting attacked once. I'm gonna play one more because that's just a bad ending, you know. Be right back. And we are back with a pretty much 1200 player Nightmare Toast 2, so I guess his first account got corrupted or something. Very unfortunate scenario, but we're gonna be facing him and he's gonna start with Thief and Devils. We're gonna already play Necromancer. There's no reason to hide that because there are the chances he knows that anyway, so we're gonna get some apes now, at least one ape. Well, that was good poison out of him. Necromancer unfortunately is very weak against poison because it takes 5 ticks to take him down, unlike with the Gunner which takes 7. And we are gonna be facing another Viking, so everyone is there trying to hunt me down because Viking isn't that good of a card, but yet everyone is playing it because I mean, not probably because I'm playing, but there's a good chance that they are aware that I kinda struggle against Vikings, because that's the deck that's very hard to beat. Okay, that's gonna be a lock because I played this drunkard too late, because of my lack of mana, because of this deck being very annoying. I'm gonna try to intercept this ghost, and I did. So we're gonna be at the disadvantage again, and this time, okay, now he's too aggressive. I'm gonna play Heal Tiny just to be an annoying prick, and I did. And to be more annoying, I'm gonna actually play Necromancer to absolutely disrupt his sleep tonight. I'm gonna try to not take charge, but I'm gonna anyway, and fortunately though these apes are doing great job at damaging his tower, and with that being said, we are very even already. Obviously he has damage on both lanes, which is better than what I have. Also he's gonna get this lock, which is, well, suboptimal for my liking, and right now we can start playing the game properly. I probably should have played Necromancer on the opposite side, but it doesn't have that huge of impact. I'm gonna be playing a Heal Tiny right now. He's gonna get a free poison, but fortunately on the tower that I don't care about, so he's gonna get that trade here. Probably the most annoying thing about this deck is the twins part, which he can just place twins and piercing archer behind and be absolutely fine. Right now I'm gonna just leak mana because there's no good play to make, and I don't want to obviously leak mana, so I'm gonna now get some troops, and this is gonna be another game where I'm gonna be just stalling and waiting for my opportunity. I'm gonna now be playing this one, which, well, it's gonna turn out brilliantly for him again. I'm gonna get only one ape, he's gonna get a free poison, and that's pretty much everything he needs in this position. So I'm gonna be playing this. I'm gonna now try to go for a aggression and hopefully get something done, because, well, if I don't, I'm gonna lose, because he's just far ahead in damage. And right now I'm gonna just play a Plankman, and unfortunately it didn't lock on Devils, so it's gonna be that is gonna be defeat, because I don't deal with losing to one deck over and over in one video, as you can probably can tell. Also, he played very well, so I had no chance. If he were to play more chaotically, maybe there's some opening, but in a symmetrical game I absolutely cannot do anything, because I cannot do with Piercing Archer because I just get out traded. I cannot do with cards like Twins, because I'm getting hit by Piercing Archer, and then there are just spam cards, and there's the Viking that I pretty much cannot allow to even appear on the map. So no matter what I do, it's a losing position. I'm gonna just jump to the next. Actually, do I want to end this video? Yeah, I'm gonna end this video right here. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I've shown some hopefully quality games. I'm gonna keep the #1 spot for the time being, and I think for the remainder of the season I'm gonna just push to 6k just off camera. So that was some general Junker gameplay for you guys. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you enjoy this type of content, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel if you do. So without further ado, that was a longer one today. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode of Boom Arena. Bye bye.